Economies of scale. Economies of scale are a reduction in costs to a business, which occurs when the company increases the production of its goods and becomes more efficient. This means that as businesses increase in size, they can lower their production costs and create a competitive advantage by either using those cost savings for increased profits or using the savings to lower the cost of their product to the consumer. The importance of economies of scale. Understanding economies of scale are important because of their effects on a business's production costs. Economies of scale create a competitive advantage for larger entities by putting out more production units and reducing their overall cost per unit. As companies increase their production, they can spread out both their variable and fixed costs over a larger number of goods, lowering the per unit cost of the product. When this happens, consumers may also benefit from reduced costs of goods. Internal versus external economies of scale. 1. External economies of scale. External economies of scale result from external factors outside the company's control, such as the industry, geographic area, and government. External economies of scale benefit cost reduction for the entire industry, not just for one company. These also typically create long-term effects for the entire industry, meaning everyone benefits in the long term and are harder to convert into short-term benefits. 2. Internal economies of scale. Internal economies of scale result from a company being able to cut costs internally because of the size of the company or internal decisions made by managers and executive leadership. Internal economies of scale result from internal factors such as bulk purchasing, hiring more efficient and highly skilled managers, and using technological advancements to lower production costs. These often create immediate effects for an organization, which can develop these effects for increased long-term growth. Economies versus diseconomies of scale. Economies of scale result in lower production costs and production increases, and diseconomies of scale result in higher production costs as production increases. Diseconomies of scale can occur when a company becomes too large and tries to maximize the advantages of an economy of scale, but create inefficiencies that result in higher production costs. Diseconomies of scale can also occur because of internal factors such as an unskilled labor force, inefficient management, and leadership decisions, and a company culture where professionals are unmotivated. When making a strategic decision to expand the business, a company needs to balance the effects of economies of scale and diseconomies of scale to ensure the decisions it makes result in lower production costs and greater efficiency all around.